Good evening from Culver Road for tonight's Sussex Bluefin Junior Cup Final between TD Shipley and Nutley. A cup final is always special, but to lift a cup in an anniversary year would be something else altogether. That's what Nutley hope to achieve today in their 125th year as a club. They've got previous as well, lifting 2 trophies last season and having looked very impressive throughout this year's tournament. It's not just about the team though, and in Chris Collinson, Nutley have a man in form. He's averaged a goal a game in his 20 appearances this season, impressive figures at any level. For opponents TD Shipley, cup football's become something of a normality. Last weekend saw them play their first league game for 4 months in a 3-1 victory. The rest of 2015 has been dedicated to cup football, in which they've only lost 1 in 7. Today though sees them start a congested run-in. With 12 games to play by May the 9th, it'll be tough for Shipley, but a cup final win tonight could provide celebration and a springboard for their busy end to the season. Farmer up well. Collinson comes in deep for it. That's a good ball over the top. The bounce favours the goalkeeper, who's just about done enough, and in the end it was well defended by McGlinchley getting back. Lakin able to head it forward. Richards comes inside. Richards with the shot. Couldn't keep it down, but it's the first clear-sided goal we've seen, and Scott Richards perhaps had more time than he thought and could have done a little better with that. Netherway again, space on the right for Ranson if he looks up. Netherway instead goes left. Bartlett, Ranson in the middle of the back post. Bartlett digs out a low cross, it's cleared away. Mann tries the spectacular and it almost ends up for a good pass to McGlinchley. Game going on, but Jake Forward's off the pitch at the moment. Ball forward from Bartlett looking for Netherway, he gets his foot to it. Smith was in no man's land and the shot from Netherway wasn't controlled, and in the end the chance goes begging. Feist does well to get there and Forward does well to take it off him. Farmer, Collinson on the move, that's a really good ball. Collinson with a chance, baited away by the goalkeeper and the deflection takes it in. It's Scott Richards with the goal coming in on the left hand side. It was well worked by Farmer and Collinson down the right. The shot parried by O'Donnell, perhaps could have got a little further away from goal, and the clearance rebounds off of Scott Richards and finds its way into the back of the net, and Nutley take the lead.
On 30 minutes, the opening goal in this evening's Junior Challenge Cup final.
Bartlett, not sure if that's a shot or a cross, but whatever it is, it's comfortable for Tony Smith. His touch was poor, but his teammates won the ball. Ball's played forward towards Collinson. Stood up by Agate. Collinson digs out a cross. Man's touch comes to Farmer. Feist challenge, and there's a strong shout for a penalty, but not given against Mark Feist. Not too many shirts forward. It's Farmer. I think he was going for goal, but far over the top in the end. Lakin with the throw. Into Carr, wins the header, but well, that's the end of the first half. It was bright and lively. Nutley probably just edged it, and they edge it on the scoreline thanks to Scott Richards' goal. It's Nutley 1, TD Shipley 0. And for Nutley it needs to be more of the same, and for TD Shipley perhaps a little more attacking intent. Feist with the ball over the top, and Netherway's moved out to the right. And he drags the ball across. The clearance wasn't the best. Comes out though to Charville. Can't work the space for the shot. And it's Norris with the tackle. Collinson, who's come deep. Inside, forward. Charville, Lakin. Header comes back again. Forward on the edge of the box. Tees it off to Richards. There was nice stuff, but Richards always leaning backwards and the shot always going up. Right on the edge, right in the middle. O'Donnell stays centrally. It's Farmer, drilled straight into the wall, disappointing. Comes out to Forward, stabs it back in, Lakin offside, and Richards unable to keep it in. Comes out to Forward, who's brought down by Hunter. Advantage played, cross comes in to the edge of the box. Richards with the shot and just drags it wide in the end. Norris gets him moving quickly. Collinson. That's a good ball. Finds Edwards. He's got Richards in the centre. Bradley Edwards the substitute now. Forced back. Richards went for the early cross with James Richards coming in at the back post. Only 3 yellow shirts in the middle so far. They go short to Richards, and that's a bit of a waste. Was well read by Feist. Forward, and Norris sort it out between the two of them. That's nice from forward through the legs of McGlinchey. Comes forward, still Jake Forward, bit of space. Thought about the shot. In the end, drops it to James Richards. Away from Mann. Richards away from Ranson. Still Richards with the shot, and it's gathered not too cleanly, but effectively in the end by Ian O'Donnell. Looking for Netherway. Can't find him. Netherway though, he's managed to get there. Showed really good pace there. Into Bartlett. Chance. Header from Bartlett. Off the line by Norris. It was great pace down the left from Netherway, and Jason Bartlett's clever looping header comes away. Feist does well to get there. Driving forward. Netherway, the pass was on. Feist tries to go all the way himself, and Netherway shoots, and he's nearly found his way through, but the offside flag was up. Corner to come in then. Right up into the air. It's Ranson's header towards the goal. Smith flaps it away, and the clearance from Farmer comes off of Bartlett. McGlinchey with the corner. Dinks it into the middle. Heads go up, turned away. Ranson with the shot. Just couldn't get it on target. He had the freedom of the Nutley penalty area to pick his spot. Penalty area at the moment. Hunter goes for it again. It's close to Smith. He drops it, and it falls to Laken, but free kick given in Tony Smith's favour anyway. O'Donnell. His clearance doesn't have the distance. The header back through, and Scott Richards offside again as he tried to break the line. Oh! And there was a lash out there against Hunter from Richards, the goal scorer. And I don't know whether the referee saw that, but looked like Richards certainly raised a hand. It's been a clean game up till now, and I think perhaps Richards a little lucky, but sensible refereeing, you'd have to say, in stoppage time. So Hunter to launch one last attack, pumps it into the middle, comes through all the way to Agate, can't get his head to it, and he's flicked behind, off the post, off the line, it's gone in! It's unbelievable! I have no idea who got the last touch. It may have come off a Nutley leg, I think, in the end. It was a real mess at the back post. McGlinchley was in there, and I think it might be an own goal. It might have been Ryan Wiley, I don't know. But VD Shipley don't care. They've got themselves back into this in the last few seconds. Wiley's head to it. Ball played over the top towards Bartlett. Should come all the way through to Smith, who has to see it out with Bartlett there. And Bartlett, was he brought down by Smith? Referee says no. Bartlett convinced he was. And that brings the second half to a close. Shipley think they should have had a penalty there. They've certainly got themselves back into it. It was an intense second half. Temper starting to fray. But as it is, we'll play another half an hour here at Culver Road. With the corner. Whips it in near post. Hunter gets his head to it. Comes back to Ollie Farmer. But his header down, only finds Feist. Comes on again. Feist, he's done well to get their header. Collinson, he's released Jason Bartlett. And Tony Smith out to deal with it. And that brings us to the end of the first period. Not been much to shout about in extra time, and with penalties looming, it's still TD Shipley 1, Nutley 1. And if neither side can find a goal, we will see penalties. Edwards down the left, cuts inside Feist. That's a nice ball. Ollie Farmer in space, tees himself up, but he can't control the volley. Corner to come in. Whipped in, near post, heads go up, cleared. Wiley, blocked. Shot comes again. Oh, it could have gone anywhere, and it's deflected just wide. It was Farmer's shot. Wiley's initial effort blocked, Farmer's effort deflected, and it's spun off wide. No seconds remaining. And that is the end of extra time. It's been the most lively part of this game, in which there were goals at either end in normal time. But in the end, at the end of extra time, it's still 1-1, and they'll go to the lottery of the shootout. Goalkeepers, strikers, everyone looking to be the hero. Nobody wanting to be the villain. It's going to be Joe Ranson first up. for Shipley, and he gives them the lead. So, Captain Farmer scores, blasts it straight down the middle. O'Donnell dived, confident penalty. Smith went the wrong way last time. Dumper scores, smashed it high down the centre. Chris Collinson, 20 goals this season. To make it level again, and he does. Drills it along the ground. Chris Netherway for Shipley, and he's missed it. He went straight down the middle, and Tony Smith did stay and scooped it away with his shins. And that is advantage to Nutley, and it's going to be Jake Forward to put Nutley in front in the shootout. Forward scores, tucks it right in the corner, and Jake Forward makes it 3-2 Nutley after 3 spot kicks each, to give him side a chance. Dan McGlinchey, it's saved again, it's saved again. Tony Smith holds his position, saved again, and it's match point to Nutley. It's DJ Laken for the cup, and he scores, and Nutley have done it in the shootout. 4 spot kicks, 4 scored. Tony Smith is the hero with 2 penalty saves, and Nutley, over the course of the 120 minutes, you'd have to say they were the better side. They pressed an extra time, couldn't find a way through, but their spot kicks were faultless, and Nutley lift the Sussex Bluefin Junior Cup here at Culver Road tonight, and you have to say thoroughly deserved. Shipley fought hard all game, but in the end didn't have enough in the final third throughout the game, and didn't have enough in the shootout. And Ollie Farmer comes up to lift the cup in Nutley's 125th year as a football association club. In this anniversary, this historic year, it's Ollie Farmer and Nutley who win the Sussex Bluefin Junior Cup. Nutley are the champions, and Ollie Farmer gets the trophy aloft, the trophy he and his side dug in so hard to win tonight, and I'm sure the celebrations will go long and further into tonight.